been a big development in the state of Uttar Pradesh. This is going to be the key state as far as the BJP is concerned. Do you believe that what has happened in UP with the split in the Samajwadi Party, the BJP is going to be the biggest beneficiary?
See, UP is a very important state. Important in the sense a larger state. If the country has to develop, first UP has to develop. UP is lagging behind. We used to talk about the Bimaru states and all, in that UP is top. But unfortunately, though the other states like Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, they all picked up, and Bihar also is in an upward swing comparatively. But UP, that's not the case, because there is lack of governance and then corruption. Now, focus is on UP because, as I told you, the Prime Minister told us that you must work as Team India, cooperative federalism, you must take the states with us. We tried our best, but the state is not forthcoming all these days. But secondly, BJP has a good organizational base. Thirdly, in the Lok Sabha election, thanks to the leadership of Modi ji, we got 71 seats. So our stakes are high in Uttar Pradesh. So we are focusing more on Uttar Pradesh.
What is the strategy going to be?
Split or no split?
What is your strategy going to be?
The strategy is very simple. Country is moving forward, UP should not lag behind. Please join the nation's effort of development.
So,
and you are lagging behind.
Will you follow what you did in Delhi, Bihar, etc., where you didn't really put up a chief ministerial candidate till the very end?
Even Maharashtra, where we have won, we have not put up a candidate. Even in Jharkhand, where we have won, we have not put up a candidate. Haryana, we have won, in spite of not projecting anybody as a chief minister.
So that will be the same, the strategy will continue?
By and large, that will be the idea. Focus will be more on development and good governance. SP, BSP and Congress, they have spoiled the UP. They have pushed the state to backward. And now BJP will give you all the development that is needed. So join the national mainstream, walk with Modi and work with Modi's government.
What is the latest in terms of the election dates? Has there been any fresh conversation with the Election Commission?
They may announce it in the first week. That are the indications.
In the first week of January, the Election Commission is likely to announce the dates. Do you think demonetization is going to be a big political benefit to the BJP in UP?
Whether you like it or not, demonetization is going to be a big issue in the election. They will make. If not we, our opponents will make. Naturally, we will also join the debate. We have seen also yesterday night, the election results have come in Gujarat, sweep for the BJP, more than 80%. And then before that, you have municipal elections in Gujarat, BJP has won handsome. Maharashtra local body elections, BJP has won handsome. Rajasthan local body elections, BJP has won handsome. And even in the Chandigarh, which is a cosmopolitan city where you have a good population of UP and Bihar people, including slums, out of 22 seats, BJP has won 20 for the BJP. Accordingly, out of 4, they could win 1 seat. So now the message is very clear. Yesterday in Chhattisgarh, Bhilai Corporation, BJP has won. Saranghar also, BJP has won hands down. Even in Una, just now today you read the Express story, the Una, that village where this so-called atrocities against that is have taken place and we made a big issue. There were atrocity, but that's a local happening, but they made to make it a national issue. There in the village also BJP Sarpanch has been elected in that village also. These are all happening after demonetization. UP also, demonetization will be an issue, and I am sure people will vote for BJP because they believe in the commitment of Narendra Modi to clean the system.
You talked a lot about urban development, which is just one of the ministries that you have. But let me also ask you about information and broadcasting. What next now as far as the I&B ministry is concerned? You said that you've added inform to reform, transform and perform. One of the areas where the FDI cap hasn't been allowed to be hiked is in the field of broadcast media. Are we likely to see any changes there?
That's an issue that's being debated. We have to come to a conclusion. 2 things are top on my agenda. One is with regard to Cinematography Act censor, that Sam Benegal committee. They made recommendations. I'm working on that. And then Sam Benegal committee recommendations have been forwarded to Central Board of Film Certification. They have given their views. Now I'm also talking to other stakeholders. I am planning.
So do you believe that there is a need to overhaul the manner in which the censor board has been operating?
So, yes, there is a need. In what manner you do it, of course, it is under discussion. Second is, I also told my officials, I have taken over the ministry recently. I told my officers, you must go for a information broadcasting policy. We did not. We have a health policy, we have a labor policy, we have so many policies and all. We don't have a policy. And with the new technology coming in, new aspirations and all, you have a press council for print media. You don't have any arrangement officially, though there is an informal arrangement for the electronic media. They have their own organization and all. So, keeping all these things in mind, there is a need for a policy. But before finalizing the policy, all the stakeholders will be taken into confidence.
But does that policy mean regulation of the media? Because so far it is self-regulated.
No, self-regulation, how it is working, that also will be assessed. And they will also be taken into confidence. Why different...
So you believe self-regulation is not working?
No, my point is, why should there be two ad sticks, one for print and one for electronic? Why this superiority complex and all? See, after all, print has got its own importance. Electronic media also has got its own importance. We have seen instances where some of the media organizations have not followed even the so-called self-regulation also. Sensationalism is becoming the order of the day.
So the government wants to regulate specifically the electronic media.
We will see how to bring in the changes that are required. There is no question of government getting into it and then directly monitoring it on a day-to-day basis. Some organization, some system has to be created. In what manner, how it will be, that's under discussion. Okay.
Will this be a government-appointed committee that will oversee? How will this work? What is the thought process at this point in time?
It is too early to make any comment on that. It will be after wider consultation with all the stakeholders. And it will be independent, neutral body. Government body is already there. You have a monitoring committee of the secretaries and all. There are problems with that also. And you have your own Broadcasters Association body also. There are problems in that also. With regard to rating, for advertisement also about BARC, earlier there was another organization, and that also there are problems. So we have to visit all this and then learn by experience and then improve upon them.
You know, one of the things, since we're talking about information and we're talking about the media, I think one of the, fears is that is there going to be less and less space for debate, dissent, because I mean those are the cornerstones of democracy. I'm asking you. I'm not making any judgment. I'm asking you.
I am not answering you. I am answering those people who are raising this issue. India is the most tolerant country. India is the most democratic country in the entire world today. And you can write articles saying if Narendra Modi dies tomorrow, X will be the Prime Minister. A noted journalist have written an article in one of the pink papers. He never even corrected also. And then you have freedom in this country wherein you can attack anybody. You call Prime Minister Hitler, you call him as Mussolini, you call him as Gaddafi, and we went to the extent of calling him as impotent also, making even absurd personal comments. Maut ka Saudagar, Khoon ka Dalali, this sort of thing. They're all being published. They're being aired by different people, different parties and all. And then, who have restricted your freedom? My point is, it used to be one-way traffic earlier. Now the other view also is being heard. So that they are not able to tolerate, because one set of mind people have occupied the entire media space. They were dictating and they were giving pravachan, saying that as if it is a Veda Vachan. And now today, the other view also is being allowed. So that they are not able to bear. I will tell you a little more. Since the independence days, it was one family, one party which was ruling the country. So they developed a set of people, family loyalists, and then the dynasty was projected and then hailed, applauded all these days. Then came 1969, Congress split. So Congress got split. Indira Ji became weak. So then she sought the support of the communists. Communists who are waiting in the wings, they jumped to her support, and then they had a quid pro quo agreement, saying that, ma'am, you rule the country, you give all the institutions to us. All the institutions were handed over to leftists in the country. All cultural bodies.
So are you going to now be reclaiming those institutions?
My point is they will be made independent. Their objectivity, professionalism, that is the question of whether left or right. They will be straight. You have to be professionally competent, that's all. So only your view, which you used to say till yesterday, and they used to ridicule nationalism, they ridicule Hindu. Why should you ridicule Hindu? Respect of all religions irrespective of caste, creed, sex, religion and region, India is one. अलग भाषा अलग वेश फिर भी अपना एक देश, विविधता में एकता भारत का विशेषता. That is, we believe in Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. But you try to ridicule and you brought in minority, majority, this thing in this, and then you brand all others are communal. Only one section of the people are secular, as if they have taken a GPA, General Power of Attorney for the same. You just, I'll give you one example, ma'am. Day before yesterday, what happened in Zudaghar in West Bengal?
Yes.
The Hindus who are supposed to be in majority, their houses were raided, they were destroyed, they were put into untold miseries. Nobody is willing to report it. And when somebody reported, one of the channels, you filed an FIR against them. And I don't find any discussions in the media houses in the evening.
You make a valid point.
Any small issue happening anywhere in the country, you blow it out of proportion, discuss it in the TV debates and all. What we are saying is, be fair, let there be objectivity, dissent agreed, disintegration not agreed.
Thank you very much, as always, for being candid. Appreciate your time and wish you the very best for the new year, sir.
Thank you very much.
Well, with that, it is time for us to wrap up this CNBC TV 18 special. From all of us here, goodbye and many thanks for watching.